Big day, big video, we're tuning the car. You guys already saw the title and the thumbnail, so I'm assuming you want to see what this car kind of does before and after. The 034 Motorsports tune going on today. We're doing stage 1 and we're on the way to the shop right now. We're doing a couple things in this video. One, showing you guys the actual installation process because it's a handheld DIY kind of thing. I'll run through the process of that so you guys can do it at home if you need. And then we're also going to be dragging this car before and after to show the difference in performance 0 to 60. One thing I want to preface is it is 25 degrees and February here in northern Michigan. So we're gonna try our best to get some traction. I delayed the filming of this video a couple days just because of the weather. So that's just playing with the cards we're dealt, I suppose. If you guys want to see more modifications on this S4 and other cars that I'm doing on the channel, hit subscribe so you don't miss out on future stuff. If this is the first video of mine you've ever watched, hit subscribe. I do a ton of Audi stuff, ton of tune and like modification things. So there's plenty more on my channel to browse around. Go watch the videos, they're all free. The only thing I ask is that you hit the like button for the algorithm. It does truly help the performance of the video, pushes it out to a more broad audience. It brings new car people to the channel, which is awesome. It's how I'm able to keep making these videos. Without further ado, let's get to the shop. I want to spray down the car. I don't think it needs a full wash, but it's pretty gnarly. So let's at least get it cleaned and then we'll do the tune. Catch you guys in a bit. Car is all cleaned off. Pretty impressed. I only used water. So the PPF is doing its job and the ceramic coating's doing its job. Time to tune this thing. Let's get everything set up with what we need. But yeah, let's go through the steps. I'll show you guys what we need now. Before we get to the tune, we gotta benchmark this thing. So this is called a draggy. For those that don't know, it's like a GPS for performance timing and whatnot. It'll measure a bunch of parameters that you can set on draggy, like the actual app. So you can do a half mile, quarter mile, 60 foot, 0 to 60, literally all sorts of stuff, 60 to 130. So gonna set this up, connect it right now, and then we'll go do a couple runs in this car before we get it tuned. I don't think I'm gonna get traction at all, but
Wonder what that was.
487.
Okay. So it probably would have been like a 4.5 if you didn't spin, which is like right what stock is.
Benchmark, all right, that's not horrible. I mean, we did spin like crazy and I'm on 18-inch wheels, so we'll see, we'll see. All right, ready?
Whoa!
4.52.
Okay, damn.
All right.
It was spinning too.
It was spinning really bad.
That's crazy.
But
man, a 4.5.
it was that dry section that helped. All right, we're gonna use that as a benchmark and hopefully it stays dry. I think right here, let's try it. Guess what it was?
4.4.
4.52.
Okay.
Exactly.
Right,
so we're gonna use that as our benchmark. All right, so 4.52 with 2 people in the car, and I'll show you. I have a printer and the spare tire in here, so I'll take it. Honestly, pretty decent. Evan's gonna go do a couple runs in his S5 right now, which is stage 1 tune. So let's get this thing tuned now that we have the benchmark. That was exciting. That was actually the first time I've ever launched this car, and I'll say I'm pretty impressed. We spun on the winters, but it's like 25 degrees out, so hopefully no damage done. We're all ready? Let's do it. So first, we'll download the Flash portal for 034. I believe they have a new one or some sort of update. It was already downloaded on this computer, but want to make sure it's the most up-to-date version. So let's open the Dynamic Plus portal that we just downloaded. One sec. There we go. Let's begin. All right, so let's get connected quick. This process is super easy. Start by connecting this here into the USB. You do need a HP or like Microsoft or Google Chromebook, just not a Mac for this, by the way. So connect to the USB port, connect to the vehicle OBD port, turn on vehicle ignition without starting the engine. All right, now the OBD port is down under here. So I'm going flash on to show you guys. It is way up in here, this little pink thing. So let's go ahead and plug it in. Let's see. I'm literally going off my phone where I think this is right now. All right. Next step here is to click that once. Now we hit I'm ready. So it looks like the cable's updated. Going through another little thing here. Make this full screen for the audience viewing pleasure. Cool, it's got the VIN. All right, let's go engine. Stage 1. Let's do 93. Owner name. Let me fill this out really quick. All right, now that we've got that, let's flash it. And it's as easy as that, honestly. Wow. It's gonna light up like a Christmas tree, give you some weird stuff, but that's totally normal. While this is working its magic, it may be a little concerning, but fear not, it's all right. All right, we're at 2%, so I'm going to wait and come back. I'll speed through this and catch you guys when we're a little closer to 100%. 97, 98, 99. Please turn on the ignition, then press OK. All right, let's do that. Flashing complete. All right. 7 minutes, 37 seconds. That's kind of cool how it says that. Let's hit take me home. And then might as well do the transmission right now, right? All right, transmission. Let's do stage 1. Got it. I'm assuming it's this one. Info's all right, so let's hit it. All right, it's gonna be wacky again, but again, totally normal. This one's going quick. Off, then press OK. So let's do this again. On, then press OK. Flashing completed successfully. All right. That one only took 1:15, so let's hit take me home. And then, let's see, do we have to do anything to disconnect? I don't think so. I think we're all good. So easy. I don't know if they do like a little burble startup. Let's start it in dynamic mode and see. Whoa. Let's go get our after with the stage 1 ECU and stage 2 TCU installed from 034 Motorsport. We're gonna have Evan in the car as well, so same weight, same everything. Again, with the wheel spin, we're gonna do our best to mitigate that, maybe launching with lower boost. I don't know how we're gonna try it, but let's do, yeah, 2 or 3 more runs, see where we're at. Hopefully under 4.
Like one dry spot in the road.
All right, ready?
Send it.
Oh. All right, so that was no traction, but we're under 4 seconds.
Really?
Somehow we got a 397.
Damn, okay.
With no
Just
traction.
spinning sideways.
I'm gonna try with less boost, just see
Yeah.
what happens. Let's try with less boost. Ready?
60.
401.
So yeah, that's the tough part with no boost is you have to build when you start.
Yeah. Middle boost.
Oh,
Jesus.
60.
437. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not gonna get any faster.
yeah, 3.9.
Oh man.
Hey, 3.9 stage 1. That's
How did we
really
just spin with no boost? That was nuts.
That's
All right,
crazy.
let's go before we get arrested. Obviously, you see the snow across the road. We don't have ideal conditions. The tune performed 397
Yeah.
the first run, so I'll definitely take it. I'm gonna put traction control back on. And it's 28 degrees, so even with that lower boost launch, we had a ton of spin through first gear, and obviously, again, we're on snow tires. It took over half a second off in these conditions, so I'm assuming with dry roads and the actual wheels and tires that go on this car, we will be looking at, I'd say mid threes for sure. For now, that's pretty impressive. And again, we had 2 people in the car, so who knows, it could have been down to like 385, something like that, even with this weather. One other thing I noticed is the startup, there's like a dynamic burble kind of thing, and then when you downshift, so I'll hit the brake kind of quick here. Let's see if we can hear it.
Do some manual downshifts.
Yeah. There's a little burble action outside the car, and we have stock exhaust on this, so. Probably can't hear that, but it's impressive. Little windy, hope you can hear me, but 397, not too bad. 034 Motorsport tune installed. Took us less than 20 minutes to do the actual installation. Off the bat, saw over half a second decrease in 0 to 60 time. In a good Northern Michigan fashion, obviously we got this stuff on the ground, but nonetheless, huge improvement. And I can put the numbers up on the screen, but I'll just tell you right now, 430 brake horsepower is what 034 claims. So big improvement there. And then 0 to 60 time, again, it's obviously measurable that we can do. I'll put their graphs up and everything that we use in the description of this video. I'm impressed. So upon further review of the draggy footage, since I am back in the car and I actually watched it, we have potential to get crazy times if we grip, because the 60 foot was 2:14 on the one where we had a 4-second run. That is atrocious. And if we grip, like, we're getting mid threes, no doubt. I'm definitely uploading this video right now just to say, okay, here, we did the transition, and like percentage wise, we did get a crazy increase, or I guess decrease in the sense of 0 to 60 time, but horrible 60 foot just because we can't grip. And I'll attribute that to it being 28 degrees. There is a tremendous difference. Even with the low boost launch, we spun like crazy through first gear and we still managed to get a 401. So take that as you will. Obviously, we want to get better results, and we're definitely going to here in the near future when things dry up, but super impressed with the product. Everything will be in the description for you guys and your knowledge. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to stick around to continue looking at the mods, highly encourage you guys to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on the next runs we do when it is finally dry. And then stick around, watch all the modifications that we do to this car. I have an intake, I have an exhaust plan, wheels, tires, suspension, all that good stuff, ton of carbon fiber parts. Stuff is in the mail. Thank you guys so much for watching again. Hit like for that algorithm. It does truly help. Until next time, ladies and gents, we'll see ya.